everyone, and today's video will be how to make a Schleich horse halter and blanket. So we will start with the materials that you will need are ribbon, and I am using this very beautiful turquoise, but obviously you may use whatever color you want. Some chain, 1 lobster clasp, 4 jump rings, scissors, pliers, and I'm sorry if you can hear my lizard in the background, he's going crazy. Some felt, and I'm using black for today. A hot glue gun, and obviously some hot glue sticks. Okay, so those are all the materials that you will need, so let's get into making the horse halter and blanket. And for today's model horse, I will be using Candy, and someone recommended the name Candy on my Instagram, so thank you very much. I love it. So first step is you will have to cut your ribbon about that long. So sometimes the jump rings come out a little funky shaped, so I am going to fix it up. And then what you're wanting to do is put the ribbon through your jump ring and create a tab, and then hot glue this piece to this piece. Hopefully that makes sense. And then as you can see, a little glue squeezed out, so you're just going to want to trim that off. And be careful not to cut the ribbon because it will fray. And now you should have something that looks like this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you do want to cut off the extra ribbon that came off from your tab, just like that. And then what you want to do is create another tab, but do not glue it yet. And I'm sorry for any other background noises. And then you want to check the sizing on your horse and make sure the 2 jump rings are right here near her muzzle. And then once you check the sizing, you can go ahead and glue it. And then what you want to do is cut out the glue that's squeezed out and the extra ribbon once again. And now you'll have something that looks a lot like this. And now you want to cut another piece of ribbon about this long. And then what you want to do is hot glue one end to right about there. And once again, cut off any glue that's squeezed out. And then you want to check the sizing on your horse again, and wherever this spot landed, that's where you want to hot glue it, if that makes sense. And then once again, cut any glue that's squeezed out, but mine didn't squeeze out this time, so I don't need to. And then of course you want to cut the excess ribbon. And now you'll have something that looks like that. And I am really liking how this is looking right now, and of course it will look like this because we will have some chain there. And then what you want to do is take some chain and cut it about this long. And I do cut it really long because I do like using the chain as a lead rope as well. And then what you want to do is put the chain that you just cut through these 2 little jump rings. So now you'll have something that looks like this. And of course my camera is now focusing, and you want to open one of these like little circles on the end and then attach it to this circle on the other end, and then so attach it basically. And then you'll have something that looks like this. So I'm really liking it, and your halter is now done, but we still need to make a blanket. And now what you want to do is take your fabric or felt or whatever you have and cut it to the size of your horse's fitting. And of course, this is not going to do, so what you're going to do is cut it, and I will show you how to cut it. So you're going to cut it like this, so it's kind of like a triangle with a flat top, I guess. And then you want to check the sizing on your horse, and if it's not the right size, you can adjust it, but mine is perfectly fine. And then you want to hot glue these 2 edges together so it'll look like that. And so now you'll have something like this. And then what you want to do is take your ribbon and cut it about this long, and put a ribbon through and make a tab, and then glue the tab and cut off the excess ribbon and cut off the remaining glue that's squeezed out. And then cut it about that long. And then glue it about right here on the horse, and make sure you do this step first instead of the lobster clasp step, which I will show you and I will also show you why it's important to do this step first too. So it'll look something like this, and also cut off the excess ribbon once again. And then what you want to do is take your last jumping ring and open it up to fit the lobster clasp in. And now you'll have something that looks like this. And then cut your ribbon about this long, and then create a tab and glue it. And then cut off your excess ribbon and glue. And now you'll have something that looks like this. And then this is why it's important that you glue this on first, then this, and I will show you why. Because you want to attach the lobster clasp to the jumping ring, and then you want to measure the size. And then once you're done measuring the size, you can go ahead and glue it. And then cut off the excess ribbon. And then you'll have something that looks like this. Alright everyone, so that is how I make a Schleich horse blanket and halter and kind of loop rope, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!